welcome back to Block Update Daily, your daily Minecraft news podcast. I'm your host, and today we're talking about something that might not sound exciting at first, but it's actually one of the biggest milestones in an update cycle. Minecraft 26.2 has officially entered the pre-release phase. And that means Chaos Cube is getting very close. Let's jump in. Today's headline is simple. Minecraft 26.2 pre-release 1 is here. Now, if you're new to Minecraft Snapshot, you might be wondering, what's the difference between a snapshot and a pre-release? Great question. Snapshots are where Mojang experiments. New features appear, crazy mechanics get added, entire biome shows up, and occasionally something is flowing in ways nobody expected. But pre-releases are different. Pre-releases are when Mojang starts preparing for launch. That means fewer new features and a lot more bug fixing, balancing, optimization, and polish. In other words, the Chaos Cube update is nearly ready. Let's quickly look back at what Chaos Cube has introduced so far. We've gotten Sulfur Caves, Sulfur Cubes, glaciers, new cave generation, Java Edition friends list, graphics update, and a whole bunch of weird physics interaction that make Minecraft feel even more chaotic than usual. Now Mojang focus is shifting from adding features to making sure everything actually works, which is probably a good idea. Because if you ever tested snapshots, you know things can get a little weird. One of the areas receiving attention in pre-release 1 is the Sulfur Cube. The Sulfur Cube has quickly become one of the most unique mobs Mojang have ever created. It's not hostile, it's not exactly passive. It's basically a living physics engine. Depending on what block it absorbs, it can behave completely differently. Some bounce, some slide, some explode. Some turn into giant Minecraft sports equipment. And Mojang continues adjusting its behavior as they prepare for release. The update now includes a number of fixes related to sounds and user interface elements. Now I know what you're thinking. Sound fixes don't sound very exciting, but imagine if every glacier erupt makes the wrong noise, or menu sound trigger at the wrong time, or interface buttons stop responding. Suddenly those fixes become pretty important. The closer Minecraft gets to release, the more these small details matter. Speaking of polish, Mojang also continues work on multiplayer improvements. Recent Snapshot introduced Java Edition new friend lists, and several of the pre-release changes continue to improve multiplayer systems and player experience. For a long time, Java players, that honestly one of the biggest story of the year. We've gone from manually sharing server IP for over a decade to actually having friend management built into the game. That's a pretty dramatic change. Now here's the interesting part. When an update enters pre-release, it usually means the future list is mostly complete. In other words, what you see now is probably very close to what you'll get on release day. Sure, there will be bug fixes, there will be balancing, there will be tweaks, but the major features are already here. And honestly, Chaos Cube is shaping up to be one of the strangest updates we've seen in a while. Sulfur Cubes alone are probably going to inspire thousands of videos. People are already experimenting with launchers, minigames, physics puzzles, and completely ridiculous contraptions because whenever Minecraft players get a new mechanic, they immediately try to break it. Let's be honest. That's basically the history of Minecraft. Mojang adds a new feature, players spend 10 minutes learning it, someone builds a machine that nobody expected, and suddenly the feature is being used for something completely different. That's probably going to happen with Sulfur Cubes too. Maybe already has. Another thing worth noting is what isn't happening. We're not seeing giant new future announcements. We're not seeing surprise new biomes. We're not seeing entirely new system. That's usually a sign that Mojang is happy with the update overall direction. Now they focus on stability, performance, and making sure players have a smooth experience when the update officially launches. So what's today's takeaway? Minecraft 26.2 pre-release 1 isn't about flashy new content. It's about preparing for launch. The countdown has started. The feature list nearly locked in. The buds are getting squashed, and Chaos Cube is moving one step closer to becoming a full release. That's all for today's episode of Block Update Daily. If you enjoy the show, come back tomorrow with more Minecraft news, snapshot, community stories, and everything happening in the Blocky universe. Until next time, keep mining, keep building, and remember, if your Sulfur Cube somehow becomes a cannon, that's definitely not my idea. See you next time.